Hi there, I'm Raymond Sosa, and this is Smok'n with Sosa.
Smoked stuffed potatoes.
Hey there, welcome to the next episode of Smok'n with Sosa. All right, in today's episode, we're actually going to stuff and smoke some potatoes. All right, if you're watching your carbs, this is not for you. We're going to take a nice looking fat potato. We're going to utilize my handy dandy little gadget here, pop a hole in it, and then we're going to stuff her. We're going to stuff her up with some, got a little bit of Parmesan cheese going on. We've got some taco shredded taco blend going. We've got some smoked Gouda that we're going to put to use. A couple of them I'm going to drop some minced garlic in, and then we're going to wrap them bad boys with some of this pork belly right here, we also known as bacon. So with that being said, step number one is to wash your spud.
Nothing fancy here, but wash your taters.
All right, next step here is to utilize this handy dandy tool, and ultimately you're just plugging a hole down the top of it. So we'll try to center it out here. I'm going to hit that through there. I'm going to run it all the way down. All right, and there you have it. We've got a potato with a hole in it. All right, once you've got a hole in it, we're going to come in here, we're going to mix it up a little bit. This one here, we're going to come in and we're going to utilize a little bit of our Parmesan, and we're going to stuff the Parmesan in here. Now you may be wondering what's going to keep this from falling out the end. Here in a moment, I'm going to pull the center of that tater out, and we're going to use the ends of it to actually plug up this potato. All right, so this one right here is going to be for one of my grills, and they're not into a lot of garlic or a lot of the smoked Gouda. So I'm just going to put the shredded taco type of cheese blend and a Parmesan in there, and it's going to be stuffed on both ends. Then I'm going to take a piece of this pork belly or bacon we have here, and we're going to wrap it around just like so. We're going to use 2 pieces of bacon per potato so that it's going to be nice and gooey when we're ready to go. It's going to look just like that. All right, I'm going to pull this out of the end, so bear with me just a moment. All right, here I am. I've got my the ends out of my rod here. I've got this one at about 1 inch. I'm going to cut the end of this one down to about 3/4 of an inch or 1 inch, give or take. And then I'm just going to come over here and I'm just going to plug that hole back up on both ends so that cheese does not goo out of there. And there you have it. On both ends, it is plugged up. All right, so let's take another run at this.
Alrighty, so I've got 5 potatoes that I've got to stuff and then I have to smoke. And so you know the deal here. We're going to continue to go ahead and punch a hole inside that potato. I'm going to utilize my little uncork there and pull the actual center of that potato out of there. I'm going to use the ends there, I'm going to cork the ends, and then I'm just going to stuff the cheese in it. Now, utilize whatever cheese you like the best. You can even try to put a little meat in there if you like. But I don't normally try to stuff too much meat inside of my taters, as I love to wrap them with the bacon.
Put them in some aluminum foil so that they hold the pit, because keep in mind, the idea here is that we're actually going to be smoking these. So these are going to be on the pit. They will not be in the oven. So there we go. We got it stuffed on both sides, got it clammed in. And then over here, we're going to grab a little bit of this bacon. We're going to grab two pieces of this bacon, give it a good wrap. This bacon here was actually store-bought. And if you watch, take a look at another one of my episodes, I actually walk you through how to cure and smoke your own bacon. So if you've never had homemade cured and smoked bacon, you are absolutely missing out. Check out that video to see how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on and do these for the next 3. So we'll see you in just a moment. All right, so there we go. We have our bacon wrapped stuffed spuds. And so what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get these together, put them in the bowl here, and we're going to head down and put them on the smoker. So you guys know, watching my other episodes, that I'm an old school smoker. And what I mean by that is my heat source and the smoke comes from wood. I don't use pellets, I don't use propane, I don't use charcoal. It's all about the wood. Now, today I am using some live oak, but I also like hickory, some of the apples, pecans, and some of those things to kind of keep it sweet as well. However, today we're going to be using some live oak. We're going to smoke these out. I'm going to put them on the smoker for about 30 minutes. To let them get nice and smoky. However, then I'm going to have to put them in aluminum foil. That aluminum foil is going to work as a convection, and it's going to allow the heat to stay inside these, so these will actually bake on the inside. If not, we will be working on this for hours, and ultimately the smoke won't penetrate them enough to cook down the spuds. So with that being said, let's get these in the bowl and let's head down to the smoker. All right, so as you can see, I've got my smoker going. No thermostat, no temperature gauge on the smoker. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to open her up. Don't mind my smoked ribs or my pulled pork I have going. I've got a little bit of chicken breast in the back, and my apologies on the background. Sounds like my neighbor's mowing the yard. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pre-stage my aluminum foil here on the pit. And I'm gonna pre-stage it there, and I'm gonna take each one of my spuds, and I'm gonna go ahead and line them up on here. And the idea is once these are completed, I'm gonna just drop these spuds on top of the aluminum foil in about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. We'll see how it's looking, but here in about 30, 45 minutes, we'll go ahead and I'll come back out here, see how we're looking, and then we'll wrap up the spuds in the actual aluminum foil. We'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, I just got these off the smoker, off my pit. As I mentioned before, I put them inside some aluminum foil so that they go ahead and work as a convection oven and ultimately cook themselves in there. So I'm going to take the aluminum foil off, and we can kind of see what it looks like once we get off. Oh. Yeah, she looks pretty. Ooh, she's hot. Hot. All right, so here we have it. Got the bacon wrapped around it. Bacon looks outstandingly good. I'm gonna go ahead and cut through here. If I can go ahead and have you zoom in here so we can see what this looks like up close. I'm just gonna cut her open. And there you have it. Got all that good gooey's inside. Bacon wrapped around. And the true test comes when we give her a cut and see what she tastes like with that wrapped bacon on it. Oh, and this is hot. All right. So here you have it. Got the cheese and the bacon. Yeah. That is great. Hey, thank you for watching the video. I hope you try some of this out in your own backyard. Please do go ahead and subscribe at the bottom. Like my video, give me feedback. But until our next episode, happy smoking, and thank you for smoking with Sosa.